What's up, my YouTube friends? It's Friday. I think I'm ready for the beach. I'm not even supposed to be here right now, but I wanted to come and make sure that I show you guys this awesome RV behind me. And it's like we're in the wild, wild west, and you might be saying, why am I saying that? It's because we're doing an Outlaw motorhome, but not just any Outlaw. Now this is a Weldtech Designs Outlaw. And how do I know that? It's because it says so right there. Freaking awesome. So this is a garage edition Outlaw, and we're coming in, and this thing's big. We're coming in at about 32 feet. We got a big monster here, and it's the rear weight about 10,000 pounds. So big, heavy RV, especially when they're gonna load it full of toys, which that's the fun part about having one of these. But what's even cooler now, and as I took the customer for a test drive, he was even very surprised at the difference that he could tell just off the bat at the benefit and how it rode. So let's talk about what we did to this thing. If you've never watched one of our videos and this is your first time or your 10th time, I'm giving you a high five, and give me that high five back by smashing that subscribe button, guys. So let's jump in underneath here, and you're gonna see those giant set of springs right there. And geez, those things are huge, but what's even better about a huge set of springs is a ton of arc in the springs to give you the lift, because now your spring can actually work. Because if you have an RV, if you're contemplating whether you're going to lift yours or not, go look at your springs and just look how negative they are as they sit in your coach. In the back of this, we also did some Fox shocks. Now on this particular RV, I'm going to come back to it and show you guys something. We had to do a little bit of surgery on this, and if you have an Outlaw RV, you may want to check underneath it and see if this is going on in your RV. And when I talk about the black water, we're going to show you what we had to do on here. But until then, let's jump to the front, because we're talking about suspension right now. So we want to finish this thing off with telling you what we did to the front. And you may be very familiar with this because we say it all the time, and you think that we're in Mexico because we're getting groceries with our Baja Grocery Getter suspension system. So let's talk about this, and you're gonna see something in here that you don't see on a lot of them, but you're starting to see on even more RVs, is we're adding these awesome reservoir shocks up in the front of them. So that's really nice. A lot of people like the way that it looks. The benefit in that is you know, it's going to keep your shock cooler longer, which the more oil help dissipates the heat. So that's definitely a plus. So you're gonna see those extended radius arms, the modified beams, and as you notice, as we get all the way under here, you're gonna notice how much space you have between the ground and the leveler, which was non-existent before this lift kit and would completely drag on everything. And we know that because the customer told us that was a problem in his driveway. I mean, it seems like that seems an ongoing dilemma that a lot of you guys are having, is like you want the stabilizers on there, the levelers, so when you get to your camping spot, however, you don't want to rip them off before you get there. To finish this thing off in the front, we did add a Fox steering stabilizer, and that is awesome as well. So, you guys want to see what else you want to see? Let's go show you this black water thing going on here, all right? All right, guys, so not the greatest design, and something that we haven't really covered in any of these videos, I don't think. So typically we don't see this, where you're going to have your black water tank is going to cross sides and go under your drive shaft, which is a really great design. Let me tell you, whoever came up with that was just pure genius, all right? But something to consider, if you're going to be doing one of these RV lift kits yourself, or if you're having us do it, what we're doing is we're actually lowering your drive shaft in the back of these to keep, or lowering your carrier bearing in order to keep you having a nice drive shaft angle, so you're not getting any vibrations when you get up to speed on the freeway. So we really are trying to make sure that we got every base covered, but this one threw a wrench in it right here. So we ended up having to cut and lower this whole thing down. But if your RV has this, just keep in mind that may be something that you're going to have to do in order to get your drive shaft angle corrected. Otherwise, in this particular RV, from about 59 miles an hour to about 65 miles an hour, we were getting a slight vibration out of the back of it, and obviously that's not something that we want to give the customer. You know, you don't want that. It's, you know, it's like your prime where you're driving at on the freeway. Well, maybe not. Now you're going to want to be doing like 70, 75. So anyways, a lot of really cool things on this, and as you're going to notice when we went through this whole thing, you're going to notice 3 things that I didn't mention this RV had is going to be airbags, a sway bar in the front, or some crazy expensive steering stabilizer that you would have spent a whole bunch of money on. And the reason why is you guys don't need any of that when you go to Weldtech Designs and do one of our kits. And if you don't believe me, there's lots of people out there now that have them and that are driving around having a blast in them. So I think that's it. I mean, I'm kind of comfortable right here, but I think I'm ready to go home and like have a beer, you know? So I hope you guys have a great weekend. You may not see this on a weekend. It may be only Wednesday or Tuesday, but it's Friday in real life, you know, not in YouTube world. So thank you guys so much for watching this. Smash that subscribe button, ring the bell, and if I missed anything on this RV or you guys have questions, please leave a comment below. I'll be happy to answer them. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support, and I will see you guys in the next video.